new about New Year. So New Year's resolution. I will put the live on YouTube. Okay, I think you now we are on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Today we start a new immersion for beginners here on Talk and Talk. So I'm here with Yanka, and today we talk about New Year's resolution. And before we starting, I do quick introduce how TNT works. So Talk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency. Within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and soon German. Our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun. So here's a safe place to practice. Just enjoy the conversation. And remember, I'm not English teacher, so I make some mistakes with grammar, pronunciation, and things like that because I'm the learn of the process of the learning English. And I think that's it. So, like I said before, I got this conversation. My name is Soilen. I'm 29 because I turn when we turn the age we do this mess. So now I'm 29 and I live in a small city with my family in Rio de Janeiro. I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And I'm here on Talk since 2021 to improve my English. And I love read books, especially fantasy books. I love. And I think that's about me. So, Yanka, tell me about yourself, please.
Good morning. My name is Bianca. I am 28. I'm living in São Roque with my family. It's the wine city in here. The wine is very cheap and it's very good. I am a demographer, and in my case, it means that I can merge sociology, economics, and data analysis, population data analysis to study the population and try to formulate public policy, maybe. In my free time, I like to work out because I like to eat too. So we have to have a balance in the life. I like to sleep too, to do nothing, to take a sunbath, to spend time with my family, and to exercise English. I am here since 2023, November 2023. I started with English. Now I'm trying to learn Spanish too, because my job requires it. And well, I think it's that.
This is really good, Yanka. And when you said about the workout, and I think this is one this aspect I changed in my life for the next year because I hate to do a workout. I hate to do exercise, and I love to eat, and because I love to eat, I have to do exercise. But I hate to do lift weight and things like that. But I would in the next year I will try to back to Pilates because I like Pilates. And I think this is a thing that I have to change in my life. And I have to change to stop to eat so much sweet things because I love to eat sweet things, pudding, pavê, things like that. Chocolate, I love, so I have to stop because this is not health. And one time I stopped, I do a diet and I stopped to eat sugar for 21 days and it was good for me. At the beginning, I stay so weak. I think a week or freak. I don't remember. Fraca. Weak. I stay so weak and I I said to my mother, "Oh my God, I'm so tired." And then I don't know why. And my mother said, because you, oh my God, tirou the sugar, and I said, oh, so it's because that. But it's because I live. Oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English. Tirei a açúcar abruptamente, And with the 21 days, I eu tirei the sugar step by step, little by little. And the final of 21 days, I thank you, Yanka. So this helped me so much. When took out the sugar, I I noticed when in the final, the 21 days, I everything that I eat with so much sugar or so much salt, I recognize, because oh my God, this is so much sugar, or this is so much salt. And nowadays I can notice when the something is so sweeter and so salter, I think. So, but even if I eat, even if I eat, because I like to eat sweet things. That's it. So, Yanka, how about you? What aspect of your life you'd like to improve or change for in the coming year?
I was talking with Andrea, and she doesn't like to lift weight too. And maybe another kind of activity, it will be nice, like dance,
Mm-hmm.
fight. I don't know. It will be nice. We don't need just to go to the gym, you know. Sometimes there are some fun activities that we enjoy doing that can be better or more pleasure. We can have more pleasure doing this. I don't know. I really would like to change, to find some sport to do maybe. And about the sugar, if I take out all the sugar, I will become a demon. I would become a demon for sure. Oh my God, the life, it will be so hard to me. I
Yeah.
can't.
I think sugar can bring a pleasure for us, pleasure to live for us. So
Pleasure to
yeah,
live.
I understand you. I feel you, because when I stay, like I said before, when I took out the sugar, was so bad for me. I saw with the tired, I don't have an energy to do anything.
Happiness.
Yeah, and happiness. Yeah, it was so boring in my life, so I have to stay with sugar, but I have to control, the sugar, because much sugar is not so good. And I love to eat cake, and the it's cake without sugar, or maybe change the flavor, not flavor,
Yes.
flour. I think it's change the flavor as well, but the flour, to change the white flour, I think, to maybe rice flour, or maybe I forgot how can I say, but tipo farinha de arroz, ou farinha de, ai, esqueci o nome, que faz mingau. I forgot how can I say.
Aveia.
Isso, aveia. And it's not the same flavor, and I don't like it. I like to eat with white flavor, farinha de trigo.
Yes,
It's amazing.
I feel
Okay.
you.
Okay, go ahead. You add something?
Well, let's see. But what I would like to change or improve in the coming year, maybe I would like to be more thinking about my job. I would like to be more efficient on my job. Sometimes I feel that I am doing the same thing, but I am not having the results that I would like to have in a short time. So I would like to optimize this to figure out a step by step that I can optimize my job and do this fast, more fast, but with pleasure too, with sense and so on. But do not enrolar tanto in the same activity. Be more pragmatic and, well, to have more outcome, I think. I really would like to do this because, yeah, it's necessary, I think. And in my personal life, I don't know. I have to think. Maybe drink less can be a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, things that
Yeah, I think if about my job, I have to be more patient because I don't have patience. And I think be more patient because when the things don't know, no, when the things don't, how can I say that? When the things don't will like I am, I be so nervous, and I don't like it to to face the things because I have a boss and my boss is so different than me, and I like do the things in that way and she likes to do in another way and our idea don't fit don't match, and sometimes I feel so stressful with this situation, so stressful, and I become without patient, without patient, and this is bad for me because uh, I feel so anxious and so stressed with the situation, and sometimes I can improve it or maybe change because when the things happen, I don't talk with her, because I feel so, I don't know how to say that in English because I have a one word for this in Portuguese, but it's a bad word. But I can't talk to her. What is annoying me, and I just said some bad words, and for me is not a good thing. And these things I want to improve or maybe change for next year and maybe be more patient and talk about my problems with her about the job, because I am I'm there to obviously I'm there to earn money because I need money, but to help her as well. But sometimes it's very difficult. And about my personal life, I tend to, like you said, I search for class dance class, or maybe other things because I have to stretch my body, or do the things that is good for my mental health and the physical health. So I think will be good. So let's go to the next question. So what were some achievements and challenges you experienced in this year?
I had a lot of challenge this year. I can't complain. It was an awesome year. I had a lot of opportunities and I could enjoy these opportunities very well, but it was challenging opportunities, mainly involving deal with other people. And I work with computer all the day. I have to talk with people as I am doing now. It's part of my job to learn and to do this. But in person, it's different because you have to have some kind of behavior to present yourself in a different manner, to talk in a polite way, and to be a lot of things, to be perfect. You have to be perfect in some moments in my job, mainly in this social thing. The social thing, it seems funny or not so serious, but in fact, it's a moment that you are being evaluated every time, always. Even in these funny moments, you are being evaluated every moment. So it was really challenge to leave this, but I made it. And I would like to improve this too, to have more techniques to have some kind of behavior in this kind of context. But it was really stressful to leave
Mhm.
this too. Did you
Yeah,
have
I
some kind of challenge experience like that?
yes, almost. Because I feel you about it because I talk the last season that I have with my psychologist, I talk about it because uh people said to me all the time that I have to change my behavior because I am like you in when I have to talk. I am a really transparent person, you know. If it I even with my friends and people on the street, I do it, but in that work, that job that I get now, I can't do it with my boss because I don't know, she's totally different that the people that I'm used to talk, to work and things like that. And sometimes I don't know how to say that in English, but I'm stuck, you know, in some situation because her. But I'm very transparent with my friends, and some things that I say to them, I pass a vibe that I am a huge person, you know, and I'm not a huge person, but I just say the things that coming in my head, or maybe that is a fact, you know. And people said, oh my god, you're so rude, oh my god, you don't know, you didn't know, say it. And sometimes I think, oh, okay, I have to be more patient with people, or maybe more kind with people, you know. And I talk with this with my psychologist, and she said, you don't have to care about it because it's about the other people. It's not about you. It's about the other people think about you, and you don't have to think about it, you know, because every people will think bad things or good things about you, you know. And you don't have to care about it, because if you care about it, you stay crazy because um you don't please everything, everyone, you know. You can't please everyone. And I'm in the process to understand it, because sometimes I think, oh my God, I don't have to talk in that way. I don't have to say it. And sometimes this is so stressful, and this is increase my anxiety. So this was one the challenge that I experienced in this year, and I have to change for another to not change but improve for another year. And I think about my English, I have a jump maybe about my English. I have a huge progress in my English. I have to improve more. I know it, but about the in the past, I can't talk anything. So I have a huge progress, and I start to learn a new language like you, but for me it's French, and this is my challenge because for me it's very difficult, and sometimes I procrastinate to learn, and I'm in the process to learn step by step. But I know a lot of things, but I can to put out, you know, like I do in the English. That's it. So let's go to another question. So are your goals mensurable so that you can track your progress? How do you do it?
Okay. Well, about the last question, my friends call me sincericida because sometimes, yeah, the things just throw out of my mouth, and when I see, I already talked. So
And I don't know about you if you notice it, but I notice is just because okay, I maybe I can be wrong, but it's just because we are black person, you know.
sometimes I
Sometimes
feel that.
because we, oh my God, you don't have to be rude, but I'm not rude, you know. And sometimes I
Sometimes we
think,
are just assertive. We
yeah.
don't have to please everyone to be always in this place, to please you. Sometimes we have to say things, sometimes it's rough things, but it's just being assertive, not rude. I'm not a angry black woman. Yeah, I feel that too, Swelling, feel a lot. But about measure my progress, I can do this in some ways. In hearing talking talk, I didn't had the courage to return to my first video on YouTube, for example. But I'm sure that if I did it, I will see a huge progress from that video until this video now that we are recording today. So I could do it, but I can't. Because if I see myself on the YouTube, I wouldn't be able to return in Talking Talk again because I will get think about what the people is thinking when seeing me on YouTube. So it will be very bad to me. Another way, it's that social moments. I can see that before, years ago, when I had some social event, I had to take more time, more break on the bathroom or on the outside, recharging my energy, taking a breath, and then return to the social event. Nowadays, I feel that I can stay more time on this kind of event, socialization, having conversation with these other people for more time without running away so frequent. I can stay more time. And about my job, other activities, I see that for some kind of activity, I take less time to do. Before, I took a lot of time to do small things, or not small things, but easy things. Not easy, no, isn't the right word, but this kind of thing. And now I can do it faster than I did before. And this, seeing this, I realized that I had some progress. So when I compare myself with some years ago or some months ago, or with the Yanka that started 2024, I see that I made a progress if I compare these both Yanka.
Yeah, and this is so good because I noticed it as well in my case. And I don't measure my progress. With English in at the beginning, I measure, and now I know that I have a huge progress that I said before. And for the next year, I want to measure my progress in the French, even in the English as well, because I think I have to improve more because learn more vocabulary to change my maybe background because I use some words that is easier to me, you know, and I really want to stop to do I don't know how to say that in English, but vícios de linguagem, you know. I have one, not one. I have a lot, and I noticed that I do it in English as well. And sometimes this is annoy me, and I have to stop with this. But about the goals measure, I don't do it, but I have a spreadsheet you know, that I have to measure my progress, and there I put my progress in English and French, and my goals in in short term, long term, in middle term. I put all the things there, but sometimes I feel so bored and I don't see the spreadsheet, and the pass 3 months and 4 months and I don't open my my spreadsheet, and this is a bad thing because I don't mention in this time my things. But for this next year, I want to do it because I have to improve a lot of things. I disable my Instagram because in the next year I have to be a balance of my life because uh I spend a lot of time. I waste my time on social media, and I stop with this. I stay without Instagram for 1 month, and I consider it a huge time because I'm addicted with social media. So this is a huge progress, and the next year I want to improve more. And don't procrastinate about my things, you know. So if I have to study, I have to study. If I have to go to the therapy, because sometimes to the therapy I don't go because I procrastinate with this. And I have to stop, you know. And things that have to help me, I procrastinate. I don't know why. I prefer to do the things for the other people, not for me, you know. So I have to improve it. And yeah, I think that's it. So you'd like to add something? No? Okay, so let's go to number 4. Which goal are most important to you in this year?
Um, I think that I have three main goals. Maintain what I achieved in 2024. It was a lot of things. I'm really glad about it. So I have to maintain this, please. Another thing is to evaluate more my skills and who I am, the things that I know that I do a lot of things wrong, but I do a lot of things in a right way too, and I should pay more attention on it, in the things that I am good doing. I am trying to develop more the English, Spanish too. I should put more value on this, or on the things that I do great, I do
Mhm,
well. And thinking about this, I have to learn how to sell myself better to the others.
mhm.
I am very good talking bad about me.
I
This
know.
is so bad. If you want to talk bad things or gossip bad things about me, call me. I can do it perfectly.
Oh my God. When you drink a beer, so you talk so much about bad things about you.
Yes, why it's so easy to do that? We should do the opposite. So I have to learn how to sell myself in a better way, not being arrogant or trying to put myself acima under the other person. It's not like that. It's just valuing my grass, seeing that my grass is green too. And it's a real grass, sometimes with some lack of grass, but it's a good grass. And I have to take care of it. So
Mhm.
I think it's that, my big challenge.
Mhm. I feel you because sometimes it's really hard to talk about us, good things about us, because I don't know about you, but about me, sometimes I don't want to pass the vibe that I am selfish, you know, talk about me and talk good things about me and things like that, you know, because people turn the things that I back the things that I said before the necessity to please someone because the people don't understand and don't know to deal with people that say the truth, to be transparent, and they want to shape you, and they want to shape you and in the way that they like, you know and sometimes these things fix in your mind and you think that you not are capable, I think, to do the things, to share your things with people because that people, and sometimes I cut some relationship because okay, if they don't understand me, I don't need them anymore, because I want people in my side that understand me and accept my way, not to accept all the things, but accept my personality, you know? Don't judge my personality. And when you pass time with people don't accept your personality, you question, I think. You question yourself all the time. Oh, if I do something good or not, or if I hurt someone, and I know if I hurt someone or not, because I think two times before to talk something, to people. And even if I talk something to people and people be hurt or maybe uh don't understand what the way that I'm saying, it's not about me. It's about her, or about them, I just think in that way. But sometimes it's very difficult to put this in my mind because all the time I want to please some people. And this is so stressful. But about the goals, for me, the most important is back to French because I start to learn French next year. Oh my God, the past year, but I back again in the next year, and it's a challenge, but I think it's the most thing that I start this year. So that's it. Do you like to add something? No?
I
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
I think no.
no? Okay, so what are I think we already talked about this about the number five. I don't know if you want to talk about it. Um, no? So let's go to the number six. So, what's your timeline for achieving these goals? Could you share with us this goal that you said before that you want to improve or not?
The timeline, it's like if I have a plan.
Yeah, maybe plan or is a goals that is a short term or long term that you have to achieve. Maybe things like
um,
that.
let's see. To be honest, a lot of things in my life can change in February. So it's
Mhm.
really complicated to have long-term plans now, thinking about the next year. I can thinking about my routine, things that I would like to maintain in my life. I want to maintain the English, so I know that every day or every week I will keep
Mhm.
learning and practicing Spanish too, exercising too. I know that there are some habits that I built in my life that I would like to maintain this in a short, a medium, and a long term.
Mhm.
Forever, I think I really would like to maintain this. And other things, I have some plans, but plans related to work and to pleasure. I will have to travel a lot next year. and it's related to work, but it's I will enjoy it too. I won't just work. I am human. I have to enjoy a little bit the things that I am doing, not just working on it. So yeah, I have to plan this, I think, how I will do it. But to be honest, again, all of this, it's a little bit confused yet
Mm.
in my head.
Yeah. Do you use it to put these plans or things in paper or maybe a spreadsheet to maybe to fix it, or you just stay in your head?
If I just stay in my head, just live in my head, I will get crazy. I am already a little bit, I think, crazy, but if I didn't put in somewhere, I put in a sheet, spreadsheet as you, but I have to some things, some things in my some things now doesn't depend on me, depend on another person, on another institution. So I can plan, and I planned all of it, but I have to have an answer. I just one answer. I just
Mhm.
need one answer, and it will be in the next week. I think until January 6th, I will have this answer, I think. And then all these plans that I have on my spreadsheet will make sense, or I will have to rethink all of it. It's
Mhm.
very weird. Like
Mhm.
the next year is already there, like 2 days ahead, and I don't know what will happen. It's
Mhm.
very strange, this sensation. But when I figure out, I tell you, it will be a pleasure.
Okay. Okay, it's amazing. So, about me, I think yeah, I have uh, some timeline, like you said, about my personal goals, but about the job, I don't know because don't depends on me, like you said, depends on the other people. But about the personal goals, I already put in my spreadsheet that I have to achieve that year. Not at the beginning, but for the year. But I want to spread these topics, in some topics to achieve more because I just put there some things that I have to achieve in next year, but I don't separate in the short term, medium term, and long term. I have to put it because if I don't put, I stay crazy because I feel so anxious. And when I freak out, these things back in my head, and oh my God, I do anything. I just procrastinate. And sometimes I do this thing, and I don't know why I do it because I just want to. I think I just want to suffer with this because I know I don't have to care so much with this because next year I planning my next travel in the end of the year. I want to go to Colombia, and I plan my oh my God, my travel. I do a PDF planning my travel, and this part it's okay, but I have to save money. I have to buy some things, and the all these things I just put in this topic that I have to travel, and I don't separate, in this thing, and I have to separate to do other things. But I have 1 year to do it because I just travel in the next year, in the end of the year. But if I procrastinate, I will. Oh my God, I forgot how can I say that? Tipo, eu vou chegar lá no final do ano and I do anything. So I have to planning this. So Let's go to another. Go ahead.
Swelling, just one tip. I went to Colombia now
Mm-hmm.
in this December first, not first, but in the first week of December. And
Mm-hmm.
if I could give you an advice, it's that when you get out of the airport, go fast and call an Uber. Don't
Why?
take don't take taxis because when you get out of the airport, I almost had a golpe. I was almost stolen with
Uh-huh.
this.
Oh.
When you get out of the airport, do not listen the guys that are in there calling you to pick you and drive until the taxi. Go in
Mm-hmm.
there, speak like, oh, my grandma, it's waiting me in there, so I have to go there, or
Mm-hmm.
my boyfriend, I don't know. Just go fast, get out of there and call an Uber because it will be cheaper than
Mm-hmm.
take that taxi, and they really steal you. It's very bad, this.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I in my first day in there, I didn't pay it. I said I won't pay.
Mm-hmm.
We agree in a X value, and I won't pay more than that. And it was that. And in the end of the trip, in the end of the yes, the trip with that taxist, we were arguing in the middle of the street,
Oh my God.
yelling each other. It was really bad because of that. And it was my first day, my first hour in the country,
Oh my God.
So
Uh-huh.
please run away. Just this advice: run
Uh-huh.
away and see with calm the place that you stay.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's better to stay in the middle of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just these two advices. But the first advice, it's important. It's not important.
When I went to Argentina next last year, I I I don't know how to say that. I contracted a agence and I uh oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English, but tipo, me pegaram, né, e me levaram pro hotel. But I know when I back here in Rio de Janeiro in the airport, the guy, the taxis and the Uber do it that you said, and this is so annoying. I don't like it. And they put, oh my God, come with me and things like that. And I just contracted an agency to pick me out to the airport in Argentina because I travel alone, and I very afraid to happen something because I really have afraid to human traffic, in the airport. So I just contract the agents because that. But this time I don't go to I want to go to alone, I go to my cousin and but I like this advice and I will stay I pay attention with this because there in Argentina taxis stealing you with the money, and some people had a bad behavior. I don't have a problem with this, but some friends have that some friends that I met there they have some problems with this, and this is so annoying, so annoying, but happened so much. But okay, thank you, Yanka, for your advice. I really appreciate it, and I will take a note in my head to my next travel. Okay, so let me see. Let's go to another number 9 because we have 5 minutes. So, how do you plan to invest your personal and professional development?
How I plan to invest. How I plan to invest. I don't know how I plan to invest. Maybe doing. I really don't know how to
Mhm.
answer this one. I
L-
plan.
Go ahead. In my case, Like I plan to invest my personal things in my professional development. I understand this question. Like I save some money to improve something about my personal life. If I want to improve my mental health, I save some money to go to the therapy. And in a professional life, I save some money to maybe buy some books to understand about my career or maybe about other things, you know? It's like that, I think.
Okay, I see it. I have to prioritize what will be more necessary in my life, I think. I In the end of this year, I will have to take a test again, the TOEFL test. Oh my God. So I will have to study all this year to do this and to save money because it's 100 reais to do this test. It's very expensive to do 1,000 or 100. I know 1,000. 1,000 it's a meal.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
1,000 reais to do this. It's very expensive to do this test. So I have to prepare myself and to save money to do that. Therapy too, gym too, it's not a cheap thing. And I really would like to buy a iPad, but it's not an iPad. Can be in another brand. It's not necessary to be an Apple thing. Can be a Samsung, I don't know. But I would like to have a Kindle, but maybe a Kindle is not that good. An iPad to be better. I could use in a lot of space that I have too, and do not take my notebook with me, my computer with me, can be this other thing. So maybe, yes, I have some plans to my personal life, professional life too. And I have to plan this, how to save money to do all of this, but thinking in a long term, maybe.
Mhm. Yeah. I think we just stay stuck in some brands, you know, because I'm like you. I have to buy a tablet and I think about iPad, but iPad is so expensive. So I think maybe I can buy a Samsung or other brand, you know. But I don't know. I think about it for the future, not now because I don't have more money. But is the goal to the next year. So Yanka, our time is over. So I really appreciate this time with you. This conversation was so good. And I would like to thank you to attend this immersion and have a happy new year. Okay. And see you in another immersion. Okay.
Thank you, Suelen.